Hello, my dear children. Today we'll be dealing with the fourth unit of your English literature book, that is Patol Babu Film Star, written by Satyajit Ray. Children, Satyajit Ray was born in Kolkata in 1921. He is a filmmaker who wrote and made films in Bengali. He is widely regarded as one of the greatest filmmakers of the 20th century. Ray directed 36 films, including feature films, documentaries, and short films. He was also a fiction writer, publisher, illustrator, calligrapher, music composer, graphic designer, and film critic. He authored several short stories and novels, primarily aimed at children and adolescents. His first film, Pather Panchali, won 11 international prizes, including the Best Human Document Award at the 1956 Cannes Film Festival. In 1992, Satyajit Ray received the Honorary Academy Lifetime Achievement Award. He was the first and the only Indian yet to receive the honor. So, let's go through the summary of the lesson Patol Babu Film Star. So, this story depicts the dreams and aspirations of the struggles of the film stars and the people who are working in film industry. So, Patol Babu was a middle-aged man of about 50 years with a bald head. His neighbor Nishikant Ghosh informed him that his brother-in-law Naresh Dutt, a film producer, was looking around for an actor for a scene in a film with looks like that of Patol Babu. Patol Babu was very excited to listen. He remembered fondly of his earlier days. There was a time when people bought tickets specially to see him. He had thought of floating his own theatrical club, but he lost his job. Ever since, Patol Babu had to struggle a lot to make a living. He worked in Bengali film, worked as an insurance salesman, but nothing lasted. He paid regular visits to various offices for jobs, but nothing worked. He still remembered some of the dialogues of his plays he had acted in. A new offer to work in film sparked his interest. Naresh Dutt duly arrived and told Patol Babu to report at Faraday House next morning. On inquiry, Naresh Dutt told Patol Babu that it was a speaking role and he had to play an absent-minded pedestrian. Patol Babu was extremely excited and happy. Next morning, Patol Babu reported on time at Faraday building. He saw a big crowd with instruments and cameras being shifted here and there. He was instructed by Naresh Dutt to wait for his turn. Patol Babu was quite nervous since he had no idea about his dialogues and he didn't want to make the spectacle of himself in front of the lead actors. In the meantime, the shooting of the movie started and one scene was shot. Patol Babu couldn't wait any longer. He went to Naresh Dutt and asked for his dialogues. On glancing at the paper, Patol Babu was really depressed since he was required to speak just one word, "Oh." Patol Babu was supposed to act like an absent-minded pedestrian and collide with the lead actor. He was instructed to go and wait on one side. Patol Babu felt humiliated and let down. He felt the entire Sunday was lost in false anticipation of a good role. A faint memory stirred in his mind. He remembered his mentor, Gagan Prakashi's advice that as an artist one must make the most of one's opportunity, whatever it might be. This thought drove him away his depression, and he started to practice his dialogue. He rehearsed with all kind of exclamations. Finally, Patol Babu was called after an hour. Patol Babu suggested to the director that the scene would look more realistic if the collision took place while he had his eyes on the newspaper. A newspaper was immediately arranged. The director suggested that a moustache on Patul Babu would really look more interesting. A moustache was stuck on his face. During the shot, Patul Babu packed in his best effort, mixing 25 parts of anguish and 25 parts of surprise in a single "oh." Everyone around praised Patul Babu's acting skills, and he went back satisfied near the pan shop. Patul Babu was tremendously pleased and felt that his acting skills were not blurred even after so many years. But now he felt dejected because there was no one who had appreciated his dedication. For the film, people, it was moments' work, and next minute they had promptly forgotten about that. He knew he would be paid. It would be a very small amount, and he did need money very badly. But could 20 rupees measure against the intense satisfaction of doing a job perfectly? 10 minutes later, Naresh Dutt was surprised to find Patul Babu missing without collecting his payment. Next minute, all that was forgotten and the camera started rolling for another shot. So, children, let's go through the explanation of the chapter. Patul Babu, film star. Patul, are you in? Nishikanto Babu, Patul Babu's neighbor, called from outside the door. Oh, yes, said Patul Babu. Just a minute. Patul Babu came out with a shopping bag. What brings you here so early in the morning? I'm leaving for the market right now. Listen, what time will you be back? In an hour or so. Why? I hope you'll stay in after that. I met my youngest brother in law yesterday. He is in the film business. He said he was looking for an actor for a scene in a film they are now shooting. The way he described the character 50-ish, short, bald-headed, it reminded me of you. So I gave him your address and asked him to get in touch with you directly. I hope you won't turn him away. They'll pay you, of course. So, Patul Babu was leaving the market with his shopping bag on his shoulder. Just then Nishikanto Ghosh came and called out him. Nishikanto Ghosh was his neighbor. Patul Babu asked him to wait for a minute. So when Patul Babu came out with shopping bag, he asked Nishikanto that what's the matter, why he was there. And he also told him that he was leaving for a market. Then Nishikanto asked him that when he will be back, to which Patul Babu replied that he will be back within an hour, and asked him what was the matter, to which Nishikanto replied, he told him that his youngest brother-in-law was in production department of a film company. They had met the day before, and his brother-in-law was looking for a person to perform the role of a man who had a particular feature. He described them as his age must be around 50. He should be short and bald headed. When Nishikanto heard this, he was reminded of Patul Babu, who seemed perfect for this said role. He had given Patul Babu's reference to his brother in law and had asked him to contact Patul Babu directly. He wanted him to meet his brother in law and even told him that he would be paid for performing the role. Patul Babu hadn't expected such news early in the morning. That an offer to act in a film could come to him was beyond his wildest dreams. Beyond his wildest dreams means something which is next to impossible for a person. I really don't see why I should say no, but let's talk to your brother-in-law first and find out some details. What's his name? Naresh Dutt. He said he would be there around 10:30. In the market, Patul Babu mixed up his wife's orders and bought red chilies instead of onion seeds and quite forgot about the brinjals. This was not surprising. At one time, Patul Babu had a real passion for the stage. He had a job in the old railway factory, but he was always in demand for amateur theatricals put up by the club in the neighborhood. His name had appeared in handbills on countless occasions. Indeed, there was a time when people bought tickets specially to see him. The sailing had been smooth for some years. When in 1943 a sudden cutback in his office due to the war cost him his 9-year-old job. Ever since then, Patul Babu had struggled to make a living. He had tried every means of earning a livelihood without ever succeeding in improving his lot. Acting had become a thing of the remote past, something which he recalled at times with a sigh. So Patul Babu could not believe the news. It was unexpected for him that such a great offer to act in a film that was next to impossible for him would come to him. So Naresh Babu told Nishikanto that he had no reason to refuse the offer. Although before confirming, he wanted some details from Nishikanto's brother-in-law. He asked Nishikanto about his brother-in-law's name. Nishikanto replied that his name was Naresh Tat. He would be coming to meet Patul Babu at around 10:30 that morning. And Patul Babu was so excited that in the market he forgot the things that his wife told him to bring and mixed all the things, and like he bought red chilies instead of onion seeds and forgot about the brinjals, and in excitement that was not at all surprising. So Patul Babu was reminded of his earlier times when he used to be an actor, when he used to act on a stage and had a real passion for acting. He had a job in old railway factory and was always in demand for the local theaters that was put up by the club in the neighborhood, and his name was always there in the handbills. And there was a time when people were fan of his acting and came specially to see theaters. That time was very smooth for him. It was going very well, but in the year 1943 there was a sudden cutback. The company was going through a recession in which he lost his job. So from then only, Patul Babu struggled very much to make his livelihood. He tried all kinds of job to earn his livelihood, and he had to quit acting. But sometimes he recalled his acting, some of his dialogues from the past with a regret. So I hope you've understood this part of the story, and rest of the story we'll deal in the next video. Thank you.